Welcome to Gene's Reviews. Come dive into the craziness with me. Reactions to what's going on in this crazy world.
Hello everybody and welcome to Gene's Reviews. Reviews from a regular dude here in my car. You know what to do. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, give me a thumbs up, share this if you liked it. Only if you like it, share it with all your friends, and stick around till the end. So I have a joke at the end of every single video. Today we're doing one from a channel I haven't done in a while. I like this guy a lot. He's called the Civil Rights Lawyer. Now, most cops I think are pretty good, but there's still some bad ones out there. This one says it's an update. Cop who beat grandpa napping with pet cockatoo. I guess he's got a cockatoo in his car. Indicted. So let's check this out. See if there's some justice here.
I'm being rude?
Yes.
And how is that?
How is that? I'm trying to explain to you, you're in the park after hours and you're committing a crime.
That's a
You're
crime?
not. It is.
Over 2 years ago, I showed you a video about a 62-year-old grandfather named Kevin Hinton.
2 years
He was
ago,
driving
wow.
late one night on a road trip, returning from meeting his brand new baby granddaughter in Oregon. He was too tired to continue driving. He couldn't keep his eyes open, so he pulled over in a public parking lot in Spokane, Washington to take a nap. But then he was awakened by the arrival of Sergeant Clay Hilton with the Spokane County Sheriff's Office. And 3 minutes later, he would have 8 broken ribs, a punctured lung, a severe concussion, a shoulder injury, and a disfigured
Wow.
limb. Why? Because Sergeant Hilton thought this 62-year-old grandfather was rude to him.
Get on the ground! What part of that did you not understand?
I didn't do anything. You hit me so many times. Why? Why did you hit me?
Because you weren't listening.
But now, over 2 years later, there's a huge update to my original video about this. Sergeant Hilton has not only been fired, but is now facing federal criminal charges.
Good. Lock him up. Give him the full sentence.
It was after 10:30 p.m. on August 14th, 2023. Mr. Hinton pulled into a public parking lot near Terrace View Park to take a nap. He pulled off his shoes, he yanked the pillow over, he turned on a movie that he could fall asleep to. His pet umbrella cockatoo, Lily, was nestled in a passenger seat just next to him. But this peaceful scene was not going to last for long. At about 11:45 p.m., Sergeant Hilton showed up. He shined a flashlight into the window of Mr. Hinton's car, and he told him that he was committing a crime by being in the park after hours.
How you doing? Good. You're being audio and video recorded. It's a crime to be in the park after hours. This is considered a park.
Sergeant Hilton was wrong, however. According to Mr. Hinton's lawyers, it's actually not a crime to be in Terrace View Park at any time of the day or night.
Oh, wow.
And the location where Mr. Hinton was parked is not actually part of any park within the meaning of the Spokane Valley Code. Mr. Hinton responded by saying that he would go find another place to watch a movie, communicating his intention to comply with the officer's orders.
All right, I'll go find another place to watch a movie.
But instead of allowing Mr. Hinton to simply leave the area, Sergeant Hilton instead detained him by demanding his identification.
All right, you got your ID on you real quick?
No, I don't.
As Mr. Hinton attempted to gather himself, preparing to move to a different parking area, he was informed by Sergeant Hilton that he could not shut the door.
Okay, the way I understand it, you only have to show your ID if you are committing a crime. Now, he said, this attorney, civil rights lawyer, said that it's not a crime to park there, so he hasn't committed a crime, so he shouldn't have to show his ID.
His vehicle, and he was told twice that he was not free to leave.
You're not shutting the door, you're not free to leave.
When asked why he wasn't free to leave, the officer responds, because you are being rude.
Yeah, I am.
You're not.
Why are you acting like that?
Because you're
I just
kind of
said
being rude. And
I'm being rude?
yes.
And how is that?
How is that? I'm trying to explain to you, you're in the park after hours and you're committing a crime.
That's a
You're
crime?
not. It is. Yes.
No, it's not.
You want to bet?
It's a civil offense.
It's not. You have your ID
Really?
with you?
No, I don't have my ID on me.
Buy one, I'll take another.
You're not getting my ID for sitting in a parking lot, pal. Sorry.
He doesn't have to show his ID. I personally would,
So-
just to get him the hell out of there so I could leave. But he doesn't have to. It's not the law.
Are you in?
Pardon me?
You're not shutting the door on me.
I'm not shutting the door. I'm rolling the window down. Now you can shut my door.
I'm not shutting the door. I need your name. You are not free
I'm
to
not
leave.
giving you my name.
Okay.
The two then exchanged some heated words, and Mr. Hinton refused to tell the deputy his name or provide identification.
Putting your shoes on for. You're not going anywhere.
It's well within his rights.
And why is that, sir?
Why? Because you're refusing to tell me who you are, and you're probably going to end up going to jail.
Oh, for not giving you my name.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have at it.
Okay. Go ahead and stand up for me. Turn around, face the car. Turn around, face the car.
Don't put your hands on me, pal. Listen,
You are going to get hurt. If
I
you don't
am?
listen to what I'm telling you.
are you audio video recording
I
this?
already told you that. Get on the
Hey,
Get on the
oh.
ground. You're under arrest.
And then, 3 minutes later, the deputy yanked Mr. Hinton out of his car by his legs and hit him multiple times while ripping his shirt and knocking out his false teeth.
Fuck, dude.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Jesus Christ.
What part of that? You understand. I want him code 6. You're under arrest. Get on the ground.
Why are you doing this, man? What the fuck, man? Look at the fuck what he did. I didn't do anything.
I'm pulling this way. I'm pulling him this way. On your stomach.
Okay.
You're on your stomach.
Okay. I will, I promise.
Get out.
8 broken ribs. That would be painful. I've cracked my ribs before, and that's bad enough.
Guys, please.
And a concussion
Part of
on
that
top
did you
of
not
it.
understand?
I didn't do anything. You hit me
Well, you're a real
so
tough
many
guy
times.
beating up a
Why?
senior citizen.
You hit me.
Because you weren't listening. Now you want to tell me your name?
Oh, my name is Kevin. Oh, please.
My name is Kiss My Ass.
Listen to me. Why? I didn't do anything. Oh, please. I can't breathe.
What's your name, dude?
Somebody.
It's hard to breathe when you have broken ribs.
Fuck. Did this really just happen?
Well, that's shameful.
I told you you're under arrest.
He should get prison time.
This violent arrest left Mr. Hinton with 8 broken ribs, a punctured lung, a severe concussion, a shoulder injury, and a disfigured lip. Later in the video, while Sergeant Hilton is giving statements after the incident, guess what he does? He turns off his body cam audio, thereby intentionally destroying evidence. So then they try to take him to jail. The jail staff
what a
refuses
scumbag.
to book him because of the injuries. Eventually, I guess prosecutors look at the footage and they're shocked by it. They drop all of the charges against Mr. Hinton and they place Sergeant Hilton on leave. After my video from 2 years ago, at some point, the sheriff of that county fires Hilton. And then just recently, here is the best news of all. October 22nd, 2025, the feds indict now former Sergeant Hilton on federal civil rights charges. A federal grand jury charged Clay V. Hilton, age 52, with deprivation of rights under color of law and falsification of records in a federal investigation. The deprivation of rights charge says that Hilton punched and kneed Kevin Hinton in the head and torso, thus depriving him of his constitutional rights, including the right to be free from an unreasonable seizure and unreasonable force by a deputy. The second federal charge indicated that the day after this assault of Mr. Hinton, that Sergeant Hilton falsified a sheriff's office field case report relating to his use of force against Mr. Hinton by stating, quote, "I could see a folding knife in his driver's door pocket and fixed blade knife between his seat and the driver's side," when we all know from watching the body cam footage that that is complete bullshit. Spokane County Sheriff John Knowles fired Hilton last year for this misconduct and I guess other misconduct. Sheriff Knowles also disciplined the other officers who had responded to this scene after their internal investigation showed that some members of the sheriff's office, including supervisors, failed to meet the department's standards of conduct during and after the incident. And those would be the people who showed up and they're like laughing and joking with Hilton about having just beat up this grandfather. So now Hilton faces 20 years in prison and a $250,000 fine if convicted of the falsification of records charge. The deprivation of rights carries a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison and also a $250,000 fine. Hilton has already pled not guilty to the charges during his initial appearance. And get this, his attorney, Brian Hirschman, who is also representing Hilton in a state prosecution for the same allegations, he called his client an honorable and humble man. Obviously.
Get on the ground! So honorable.
What part of that did you not understand?
I didn't do anything. You hit me so many times. Why? Why did you hit me?
You weren't listening.
He needs to go to prison to get his ass
charges
kicked in there.
Very unfair, Hirschman said Wednesday. Hirschman said his client has a, quote, very substantial defense. Obviously.
Now you want to tell me your name?
Oh, my name is Kevin.
This whole case is so aggravating to me as a defense lawyer and as a citizen, said Hirschman, who's based in Tacoma. I got a client who had the audacity to enforce the law, and apparently in today's environment, citizens are allowed to say no. It's very weird. Seriously, what a bag. Hinton is also still facing the federal civil rights lawsuit that was filed last year against Hilton, as well as the sheriff's office. That case is still pending. I will link a copy of that lawsuit as well as the criminal indictment below. This is a great update. I hope to see more of these. If I hear anything else, I'll update again, and you can follow along by subscribing both here and at the blog at the Civil.
Well, like I said, I hope he does get jail time, but even more than that, I hope that guy gets some kind of a settlement out of it. He should. He really should. For all the pain, the punctured lung, 8 broken ribs, had his lip cut open because knocked his false teeth out from a punch, a concussion. That's a lot to go through at 62 years old. Let me know what you thought and what you think in the comments down below. Now how about a joke? What happens when Santa Claus shakes his hips really fast? Jingle balls.